What's going on, diecast collectors, diecast enthusiasts? Doing a video here. I just wanted to look at a couple of the Skylines from Fast and Furious that I believe Paul Walker drove in the second movie, I think. The only Fast and Furious movie I've seen is the first one, so not very well versed. But there are some nice cars in the series. Hot Wheels did one. I had that at one time, but currently don't have it. So we're going to look at a few other brands and scales, starting with the 155 scale Jada. It has really good detail. I wish it sat a little bit lower. I know from that camera angle you can't really see it, but if this car were slammed, I think it would look much better. But it has really good detail for 155 scale. Painted headlights. It does have the sponsor badges. They're not accurately placed, but they're on there. You even have, what is that? More sponsor badges there on the front bumper. Nice wheels. Nice back end detail. Painted brake lights. Plastic spoiler. The excuse me. The interior of the car. I don't know if we're gonna get the lighting. It does have the NOS tanks. You can see them in there, not in this light, but they are there. So that's pretty cool. The roll cage is in there. And this is a 155 scale, so it is about the size of a Hot Wheels. I don't have any Hot Wheels, but I have a Greenlight 164 scale VW, and you can see the size difference there. That's definitely a bigger car. So that's the 155 scale. This one is a 132, I believe. It doesn't say anywhere on it, but I'm pretty sure it's a 1 in 32 scale Jada. This one is a lot better detail. It is plastic lensed headlights. You can see the GTR in the grille. The sponsor badges are also there. A little bit more accurately placed than the 55 scale. This one has side view mirrors. Pretty nice. Also has a plastic spoiler. Has the Toyo tires sponsor badge on the back. Also lensed brake lights instead of painted brake lights. These are lensed. The rims are exactly the same, just different size. So they did a good job on that. And I actually think they did a really good job in general. The doors open. You can see the interior. You can see the nitrous tanks there. Also has a roll cage. And this is like a $6 car. I think this one is between $3 and $4. This one is between $6 and $7. And those are both made by Jada. So I think they did a good job on both. I mean, you can only expect so much detail the smaller you go in scale. But I think for the price, they're both a good value. But the one that I wanted to really look at in detail is the Greenlight 143 scale. So I have cracked it open. We are going to try to pull it out of the packaging. Now it's screwed onto a base, so I'm going to take it off the base real quick here. And we'll see what we got. I've seen a couple of reviews on this online, and there seems to be some QC stuff going on, mostly with the spoiler is what it seems like. I have not taken a good look at this one out of the package, but inside the package my spoiler looked good compared to the others. Okay, so this is a Greenlight 143 scale. We'll start with the back end, and you can see this, my spoil, I guess maybe I got lucky because mine looks straight. It has the Florida license plate, the Toyo tire badge, also lensed brake lights, chrome muffler. And see, that's the whole thing is chrome, not just the tip. The wheels definitely show a lot more detail. You can see the calipers painted. You can see the rotors and the sponsor badges. So that the GTR was up in the grill. I can't keep a steady hand. I think the GTR badge is a little better on the 132 scale Jada. But look at the NOS tanks inside of there. Chromed. Also has the roll cage. And this one I think has a much better stance than both of the Jadas. I think it just sets better. The Jadas seem to sit a little bit higher at the back end, and you can see this is how the sponsor badging should be on the car. On the Jadas, I don't know if you noticed, but they go up almost all the way back to the windshield. The Greenlight, it's not quite as heavy as the 132 scale Jada, but it's not a whole lot lighter, and you can see the difference in size. There's a lot more metal with this one, yet it's not a whole lot heavier. Both the Jadas have the windows down. The Greenlight, the doors do not open, and the windows are up. But incredible detail for a this is 143 scale. Detail is what Greenlight does. For anybody that collects Greenlight, you know. So you can imagine going from a 164 scale to a 143 scale. You know, you should expect to get a lot more detail out of the car. So, all three very nice. You get what you pay for. The quality expectation, $6 to $7, $3 to $4. This is $18 to $20. So it's a lot more expensive, but it's a lot more collectible, I think, being a Greenlight. Now the base, oh, got a tire coming off there. The base, now this is the only 143 scale Greenlight car that I have, and I do collect a lot of Greenlight, but it's all 164. There is no number on the base of this, so I don't know what the production is limited to, but I would guess that it is probably relatively limited considering the fact that everything that they put out is relatively limited. Some of it's extremely limited, but most of it now in the 1/64 scale is around 10 to 15,000 pieces of each casting. So you don't see as much 1/43 scale Greenlight, so I don't think they're producing quite as much of that scale. I just don't, but I could be wrong on that. I'm just a guess. I mean, when you go to Toys R Us, you see a few of these, and you see a decent amount of the 1/64 scale. Plus, I don't know, besides Toys R Us, where else you can even find these. I know that there are probably hobby stores, other toy stores that carry them. I don't think Walmart does. But I just wanted to review. I saw Lamar did the Subaru, and I don't have that one, but I just wanted to do the Skyline. I was driving to work about a month ago and saw one of these on the highway, and it was kind of crazy. The guy was sitting, I passed him on his right side, and he was sitting on this side because they're all right-hand drive. At least I think they all are. I think these were like outlawed in the States or something. I don't know why we didn't have, I mean, Nissan's made the Skyline for a long time, and they were just never available to purchase here until the GTR came out. But that's all I got. Just wanted to show you guys some Skylines from Fast and Furious. And I wish I still had the Hot Wheels, because that would give me the 32 scale, 43, 55, and 64. And maybe at some point I'll pick it back up, but I don't typically collect anything bigger than 1/64. I would, but there's not as much available, and it takes up a lot more space. And anybody who collects knows space. When you collect die-cast, it at some point starts to come at a premium. So try to stick to 1/64. And I don't know if I'll be buying any more of these. The other 1/43 scale that Greenlight has out that I really have been considering purchasing is the presidential limousines. I think those are awesome. I will say too, I would really like to see Greenlight produce this car in the 1/64 scale. Same thing with those limousines. I'd love to see them all 1/64. I know that they have some Cadillacs coming out in the 1/64 scale. They have some old Cadillacs from, I think it's like an Elvis Presley series that they have coming out. So that's one of the things I love about Greenlight, is they are always a step ahead of everybody else when it comes to selection and what they're doing. But so anyways, that's all I got, guys. Take a look. You got 3 Nissan Skyline GTR 34s, I think these are. GTR 34, yeah. I think my favorite was the R-32, the 2007 Hot Wheels Treasure Hunt and Super Treasure Hunt. But I like the R-34s a lot too. There's not a whole lot of difference between the two. Let's see here. I'll just leave it at that. But thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll see you at the next video.